My semester in Dublin has been incredible. I am truly having the time of my life, and I have 2 weeks left. The friends that I've made here will be lifelong friends. The bonds that we've made are just as strong as the friends that I've had for 10 years, and I've only known these people for 5 months. I think it just has to do with when you get off the plane, you're alone, and you don't have any choice but to be yourself. You have to put yourself out there, and you have to talk to people that you don't know, because otherwise you'll have no one to talk to. And that was probably the best thing that ever could have happened to me, because I became more comfortable with myself, and I found out that people are good. Everyone means well, and I couldn't have chosen a better place to come to for nice people, because the people in Ireland are so genuinely nice. Everyone is willing to help you. I can't tell you the number of times where me and my friends were lost in the streets or just unsure of where to go, and we didn't even have to approach anyone to ask for help. The people in the streets would notice that we looked a little unsure, and they would approach us and say, "Are you all right?" or "Do you need help?" And they were more than helpful, and they got us where we needed to go, and a lot of times they even invited us into their homes for coffee if we ever wanted to. So that's not something I'm used to, and I'm really glad I got to experience that. Something my mom always told us growing up was that things are only new once. And I really thought about that a lot while I was here, because almost everything was new and everything was scary, and it was really overwhelming. But she would remind me of that every time I talked to her, and it is so true, especially with the small things, because I didn't know anything about public transportation before coming, for example, and the first time I rode the bus to the city was so scary. I didn't know what to tell the bus driver, I didn't know where to get off, I didn't know how much it cost, but I did it once, and then that was it. It was no longer new, and that was something that I had to think about a lot, was that every time I do something, I become familiar with it, and the situation got easier. And then the whole thing, every new thing that I did helped me grow and become comfortable and confident, and it just made me realize that it's so silly to stress about the small things, because it'll all get better and everything becomes part of your routine and it becomes something you know. And I really learned about that while studying abroad here in Dublin. It's really helped me grow. All of the things people tell you about studying abroad before you leave, that you just sort of say, yeah, whatever, to, are actually really very accurate. I have had the time of my life. I have created bonds with people that will last forever, and I have changed as a person for the better. The whole experience isn't something that I can just sit down and tell somebody about. I can say, oh geez, I had such a good time and I met great people, and that's so true, but it in no way actually describes the experience. I truly believe that studying abroad is something everyone needs to do, because it's just an experience that you'll never get any other way. So I think everybody needs to take advantage of studying abroad while they're in school.